What is up, guys? It is DMG here, and today we're going to be doing a 100k weekend league squad builder. Now, the obvious stipulation here is that it is going to be 100k, but the other one is that I kind of have to build around this left back squad building challenge Kurzawa. So, the FUTMIS squad building challenge cards have been really expensive and kind of ridiculous at points. Like, Modric, that was obviously extremely expensive, but it's a 90 overall rated card. Even then, like some of the requirements for him were kind of ridiculous, but at least in that case it was understandable. But for Marcus Rashford, an 81 rated squad building challenge card, you have to get like an 85 rated squad along with 2-3 informs or something like that, which for other people that may be worth it, but for me it's definitely not worth it. But Kurzawa, easily the easiest one to do. You only had to do one inform, and squad rating didn't even matter. You just had to have some gold players and some rare players in there, and then you have him. And I had packed an inform and I had him in my club, so I just threw him in, and then I got this squad building challenge Kurzawa. So pretty much free for me, and it was really simple. Now my FIFA lately has been really crap. Like, I have not been doing well. Foot Champions, for example, I only got gold 2. And I started out on Friday 9-1. On Saturday I ended up going 19-6. Like, I ended up 19-6 after my Saturday, and that's decent. I wish I could have done better, but that's not bad. It left me in a good spot for gold 1, and it left me at least a fighting chance for elite 3. So it was I was in good position for the most part. Then Sunday came, went 4-2 again. Wish I could have done better, but that's not horrible. And then I lost 6 straight. Honestly, like, it was not a good day at all. It was really crap for me. And pretty much this has been happening for like all of the weekend leagues as well. Just, I can, sometimes I score 3, 4, 5 goals a game, team's flowing, everything's going really nice, and then next 3, 4 games I can't even score a goal. Like, literally during my 6-game skid, I lost 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, 1-0. I lost pretty much all of them 1-0. And, like, some of the goals were kind of cheap, and, it was kind of like a lob through a ball and they scored or whatever. But, it's just giving up one goal. I have to at least score to give myself a chance. So that's what I'm really struggling with lately, is just scoring goals. So I'm going with a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. So, I have 2 strikers up front, and I've got some help on Twitter, like, telling me what my tactics should be, what my instructions should be. So that's what we're going to try out. We're going to try out and build this 100k weekend league squad builder to see if I can actually, first of all, to see if I enjoy it, and second of all, to see if I can actually take it into the weekend league and let it be another squad that I can use relative to my first squad that I use. Now, one player I do really want is Conte, because he is one player that always shows up, and he's one player that's always fantastic and always does super well. So 28k, that's not that great, honestly. I mean, it's obviously really expensive. It could be worse, I guess. So we might go with Conte, and he's French as well, so that's good. So Conte is someone that I really want to put in no matter what. Like, he is someone that I might build around, honestly. Or Matuidi as well. Conte or Matuidi. How much is Matuidi? He's probably going to be the same price as Conte, actually. I'm assuming he's going to be the same price as Conte, if not way more. If not more. Wow. Okay. So 34 to Conte is like 28. I guess that's not a lot more. Okay. We got one at CDM. That's not really good that I have him at CDM, because I'd rather have him at center mid. Well, let's see. Would I rather have him at center mid or just center defensive mid? That's the question. And also, I started at 129k, by the way, so we're going to go to 29k as well. So we have Conte. Let's see here. Conte. Put him in the club. Not at Cam, obviously. But where would we put him? Would we put him at center defensive mid or center mid? Alright, I know I'm running like a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, but Sissoko at center mid would be fantastic. I think I might do that, honestly. Again, I know he's like high medium and he won't be off. He'll be off chem. I know that, but I think it would honestly be worth it. I think it would be worth it just because I don't really see a lot of other players. Tolisso. Tolisso would not be bad. However, to have that height would be fantastic. There's not a lot of good French center back. Varane, I take that back. Varane would be fantastic, actually. 6'3", medium. I think we might go with Varane, actually. Yeah, we're going to go with Varane. Because Sissoko's not going to be that expensive. Yeah, like less than 3K, which is good. Varane, like 5-ish? Around 5, 6K. Yeah, so same, that's good there as well. 30, like 32 with Varane, with Sissoko. It's probably around like 33, 34, 35K so far. 35K so far. So it's not bad. Now, who do we go with in goal? Ruffier, Costil. Honestly, compared to Ruffier, the stats are fairly similar. Same diving. Ruffier has better handling. 1 on positioning, and he obviously has better like reflexes, but that's not like a huge upgrade, honestly. We could just go with Costil. If I just put, I think it's a cat. I think if I put cat on him, he'll be fine. Yeah, if I put cat on him, he'll be pretty much the exact same, besides handling. So, Conte, probably need another link because, let's see here. This guy has to be French as well, doesn't it? Yeah, this really does have to be French. Jesus, I'm just building the French team, good lord. Ah, shit, Sacco or Laporte? Okay, I'll put Laporte in, just for now. But I'll put Sacco in right here, just to see. How much is Laporte? Good lord, he is very inexpensive. I think I'm gonna go with Laporte, actually. You know, that front two don't seem that bad. These front two guys don't seem bad together. We got the pace guy, who's in Sturridge, and then we got the Bees two in Lukaku. Although I'd really want someone with 4-star skills like Remy. Okay, we'll keep Remy on the bench for now. We'll keep these two guys up front. We'll just go from there. You know, I think at this point we have to do Premier League. I think. Just because the other, like the 3 other positions are kind of surrounded by just random things. Eriksen would also not be that bad. Let's go with Eriksen, actually. Let's just go with Eriksen for now. I think I already have him. Yeah, I do. How much should I buy him for? 5,500. So now right back and then center mid. I don't think the right back necessarily has to be Premier League because the people I would go with would probably be like Klein, maybe Walker. Walker would probably be too expensive actually. Alright, now for the Premier League, and we gotta go midfielders. What can we go with? Yeah, only if we could go with Pogba. That would be super amazing, but we can't. Gundogan wouldn't be bad, although I don't think he links with anyone. Damn, that's a problem. Unless we went with Sonya in the back. That's pretty much the only way I see it. If we can go Gundogan, we can go... If we go Gundogan, we would have to go Sonya in the back. That's the only thing I see so far, so if we go Gundogan. Same if we go with Torre, although he'd probably be way too expensive. People love Dembele, and I don't understand why. I do not like it, Dembele. He just stands still. He does not move anywhere. I'm not going to use Dembele. He'd probably be too expensive. He'd probably be like 15K-ish, something around there. But I can't do it. I cannot use Dembele. I'm going to replace Sturridge with Remy. I'm going to do that. Because Sturridge has a 2-star weak foot, and while Remy only has 3, he also has 4-star weak foot. So I'm going to do that. So that really ups our budget, honestly. Because Sturridge is as much as Gundogan, I believe. Yeah, pretty much as much as Gundogan. So if we do that, let's go with Gundogan. I don't know if... Oops. Nope, not that. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I don't think I will, honestly. But let's just see. Let's go with Sonya. Because then we could just put like a shadow card on Sonya and we'd be fine there. Alright, so this is the team that we have built. Mainly French, honestly, it's all French from the back. You got a French defensive mid and a French left center mid and then a French striker as well. So pretty much everyone is French except for Lukaku, Eriksen, and Gundogan. Everyone else is French. So in a way, it's kind of a French team. And honestly, if I could, I would put Pogba in. I would put Lacazette in, obviously. And I would also put Ben Arfa in. So pretty much my dream team. Well, I wouldn't say dream team, but a team I would really want to make would just be all French with, Lacazette, Ben Arfa, Pogba, but that would be way, way over the budget. So instead, we have built this team. And overall, it looks decent. I have not tried out some of these players. I've not tried out Lukaku, Remy, Sissoko, Gundogan, Kurzawa, at least this Kurzawa, Varane, Laporte, Sagna, or Costel. I have tried Conte a few times, and I have tried Eriksen a few times. Those are the only players that I have tried out, but those were just like for 5 games. I have not played with anyone in this team extensively. So hopefully this team really does well, because like I said, the reason I'm really wanting to build this squad is because the other team that I have, while it's good, I just don't have another team. So, when you're playing in Foot Champions, if you use the same team over and over and over constantly, and unless it's like an amazing team, unless it's like Ronaldo, Bale, Messi, and all that, if you have a team of just like good players, but they're standard, like kind of like everyone can get, then it'll just kind of start to go down. Like, it doesn't matter how well you're playing, the team will just start to perform less, pretty much. That's what it seems like, at least. So hopefully this team does well, so then I can use this team in order to have it be the team I use besides my main team. Now, the majority of these players just have basic chem styles on them. I'm actually gonna go by a shadow for Sagna, but besides that, I'm just gonna keep it on basic and then just see what these players need for the most part. So let's see here. Let's go with Sagna. Nope. Need the chemistry style. Don't know why I went that. All right, shadow. Probably gonna be like 42. 42, fantastic. So I don't think I told you guys the price of this team. So overall, this team, without any of the chem styles or anything, is 94k, I believe. Now with that shadow card, that's 98k. I bought Varane with the anchor, I bought Gundogan with the engine, so that's really nice. But, so, overall this team is 94k with all the players. With the one chem style that I bought, that's 98k. So overall, it pretty much is a 100k team. Holy shit, how do you get a defender to 55 fitness? Good lord. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to do the instructions real quick. Now, these are instructions I got from Twitter. I said on Twitter, I asked, well, how can I just do better, pretty much? How can I attack better? How can I have more consistency? And someone said to use the 41212-2, which would be this, and also to use the instructions that I'm about to do right now. So, they said to do the fullbacks on stay back while attacking, which is what I normally do. And then to have the center defensive mid on stay back while attacking and man mark. So I'm going to do that. And then they have the cam on, let's see here, stay forward and free roam. And then the strikers are going to be on get in behind and what is that? Press back line. So both of them get on behind, press back line. So that is the instructions. Those are the instructions. So hopefully that does well. I'm going to do the tactics again real quick. So let's see here. I know I'm going to do cover. Someone said, like I said, my attacking was really poor. Someone said do the passing to 75 and the shooting to 85. Everything else just pretty much leave the same. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to change that to cover, which is what I normally do, but shooting and passing up to 75, which pretty much means they make more runs. That's what the person said, at least. So that's what I'm going to do. And that is the team. The only thing that kind of worries me is the high medium work rates on my 2 outside mids. I'd rather have them have high work rates rather than high medium. That way they would get back at least. But I do have Conte, which has medium high, so that's going to be good. And Sissoko is also on 6, which isn't great, but he would eventually get to 7 if if I played the 10 games with him. So hopefully this team does well. I'm really looking forward to using it. Hopefully Varane does well. Hopefully Laporte's pace is not a huge problem. And hopefully Costil does really well. Besides that, this team does look pretty good. Lukaku, I'm hoping, does well. Same with Remy and Eriksen. I'm expecting a lot from Gundogan, seeing as he is 85 rated and the highest rated player. So I'm expecting a lot from him. But overall, I am expecting this team to do well, and I'm really hopeful this team does well. So that is the team preview. Those were the instructions and the tactics. Let's get into a game and see how this team does. I think the best way to test whether this team is Foot Champions ready is go into a Foot Champions tournament. So that's probably the best way to test it out. I'm probably not going to play all 4 games, even if I win 1 or 2 of them. I'm not going to play all 4, but let's just see how this team does. Alright, let's see what our 100k squad builder team is coming up against. Let's see here. Standard Calcio A team. Hamšík, Mertens, Handanovic, Manolas, Miranda. Those center backs are really good. Handanovic is good, but he's not 87 rated, personally. I don't think he's that good. He's probably like 84, 85 rated. So hopefully we can take advantage of this. Let's do well. Let's go, boys. Yes. Okay, Remy. Please finish this, Remy. You first of all use your strong foot. Second of all, that's still a pathetic finish. I see you, Sissoko. Sissoko, not a bad shot. That's not a bad shot. All right, Eriksson, do some work, buddy. Do some work. Lukaku. That's not bad. I am going to be very dangerous on corners, I think, with Lukaku. So I think I'm going to be good there. Eriksson. 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 That was not that great of a shot, honestly. But I'm noticing right away that the team is doing a lot better. Like, again, I may not be playing the best players, but the team is doing better just attacking wise. I can already feel the difference. I see you, Lukaku. Lukaku! Good finish, Lukaku. That's fucking gorgeous. Side netting. That is amazing. And that's also why that I have the left-footed player on the left side and the right-footed player on the right side. Driven shot, far post. That's why I have that, because otherwise Remy would just put that wide or straight at the keeper. So much shit going down. Alright. Alright. I see you, Lukaku. Good run, Lukaku! Very good run. I can already tell I'm gonna love Lukaku. I mean, there are gonna be games where he probably doesn't do well. I realize that. But just so far, he just feels amazing. The runs that he's making is amazing. Did he just quit 2-0? 2-0, he just quit. Alright, well, we're going into another game. Alright, let's see the team that we're coming up against. Very good Liga BBVA side. Very good La Liga team. Griezmann, Benzema up front, although Benzema, you guys know how I feel about him. So shit. But, this, I mean, otherwise it's a good team. Modric and Zonzi and Cruz are very slow, so hopefully we can take advantage of that. Lloris in goal as well. But he also had Umtiti at defense. He had Umtiti at defense, and he's only 5'11", so hopefully Lukaku and Remy can take advantage of that, since they're both 6'1" or taller. Eriksson! Eriksson! Ah! I'll be honest, that's actually good by Lloris to catch that bouncing ball. Please! Conte! Oh my god, why is Conte up so far? I mean, good run nonetheless. That was good. Conte! Oh my god, if he would have put that in. Now what I want to do... Oh my god. Eriksson! Oh! Oh! I don't even really care that kind of ruined everything. If that would have been spectacular. Remy! Ah! God, we are doing very well. We are doing extremely well right now. Oh, he actually did do really well there. Someone run! Oh my god! See, that just needs to be fixed, because someone could have just easily taken that. Well done, Sissoko. Well done, Sissoko. Lukaku! Oh! What? Oh my god! Lukaku! You dirty man! Oh my goodness! Holy balls! No, 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 no. That's not. Thank you. Jesus Christ, that was just bad. Okay, good first half. We have absolutely dominated and should be up more than 1-0. The things that I'm noticing in this team so far, first of all, Remy, his shooting really needs to improve. 83 finishing is not that great, honestly. Like, it seems like he has it in the 70s. Like, 83 does not seem, or it doesn't seem like he has 83 finishing, I should say. The other thing is Gundogan. It's not necessarily him so much, It's just the fact that I haven't really noticed him that much. Like, I've noticed Sissoko, but not really Gundogan. Like, I think if I sell Gundogan, get like a 1 or 2k center mid, and then buy a better striker, I think that's where it would be better suited. Good defending. Let's go now. Let's break. Yes. Okay. Remy. 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 Okay, good finish. Good finish. That was good. That was beautiful. See, that's... I need a right-footed striker for that reason. That reason. So, you know what? If I can find a better center mid, or like a better striker, I think I might replace Remy. But unless they're right-footed, I won't replace Remy, honestly. Oh my god. Oh my god, Lukaku is a fucking G. Lukaku is a G. My goodness, okay, well that's a horrible finish and really should have been saved. But that's still, he's still put in the back of the net. That's all I care about. Your post cheese. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's gonna be so filthy. That's gonna be so filthy with Lukaku on there. Eriksen? Oh! Nearly. Nearly. How many shots did I... Okay, well that's the end of the game. We did well. How many shots did I have? Lukaku, of course, is man of the match. Let's see here. Lukaku and Remy with the goals. Remy and Gundogan with the assists. For tackles, Conte got 4 out of 5, which is fantastic. Sissoko 3 out of 5, Gundogan 2 of 3. Laporte 3 of 7. Now, he's someone that I'm not fully convinced of yet. I still kind of worry about him and his pace. Let's check out the shots, though. 25 shots, 15 on target. Good lord. Good lord. Alright, so overall this team was very, very good. I did enjoy playing with it. Pretty much now I'm just going to go through the players and explain if they were good or not. Lukaku, you guys know, he was amazing. 4 goals in 2 games. He was fantastic. Remy, a goal and assist in the 2 games. Although technically it was kind of 1 since the other guy quit like 28 minutes in after Lukaku put 2 past him. But Remy, I think if I put a Hunter Kemp style on him, I think he'd be good. Hunter, or it's just something that upped his shooting. I think he'd be good after that. Because I'm going to look at to see if there's any other strikers in the Premier League. Firmino wouldn't be bad, although I'd rather have him at cam. And in fact, I might actually put him at cam over Eriksen. I could possibly do that. But let's see here. Premier League, striker. Let's see here. Who else could I put in at striker on that right side? Let's see here. Benteke, which I'd rather not do since I already have Lukaku. Someone with more pace. Someone who's pacey and can actually finish. So I guess like Remy is still a decent option. I don't think there would be anyone. Welbeck wouldn't be horrible, honestly. Although I'd lose the 4-star skills. Origi. I've heard Origi is actually really, really good. I've heard that he's really, really good. I'm not sure though. But Origi would not be a bad choice. You know, try out Remy for yourself. I've heard people say he's good. I've heard people say he's bad. You could go with Firmino there. You could go with Origi there. But, you know, overall, like, Remy would not be a bad option. I think I'll keep him just for now, just to see if he continues. Because he's actually not bad. He did put one away with his right foot when he was open. And, you know, I expect him to do that, and he did put that away, which was very good for him. Now on to Eriksen. He had 1 assist. Now, I didn't play 3. I only played 2 games with him, at least for this episode. And that's where he got his assist. Now, I'm not sure if he's good or not. Like, because I feel as though center attack mids need to be more involved in the game. And, you know, he did make some good passes, but I feel as though I'm not really sure. Like, honestly, I feel like he should do better, at least as an 84 overall. Like, I'm not entirely convinced of him yet, because he was 5,500, which, I mean, it's not expensive by any means, but, you know, Remy was 2,500, Sissoko was 1,900, Sanya, who was like 1,900, and then Eriksen, I would, you know, for him being 84 overall in like 5,500, I expect him to do better. I'll play with him for a few more games, but if not, I'll put in Firmino, because Firmino is an absolute G. Now into the midfield, the center mids, Sissoko and Gundogan. Sissoko was really, really good. He was fantastic. Even on 6 chem, he was absolutely fantastic. He was running everywhere. It seemed as though he had high work rates, which is exactly what I want in a center mid. Just overall, very, very good. I could not be more pleased with Sissoko. Now, Gundogan, he didn't seem like he was really involved, it seemed like. I mean, he did get an assist in the 2 games, and there were some games he did, get some good passes in. But overall, like, for him being 85 overall and me spending 31,000 coins for him, I don't know. I feel like I could get a better deal with him. I feel like I could get a bit of a better deal. Again, I'll keep playing with him, but I'm not entirely convinced on him yet. Conte at defensive mid, he was fantastic. I absolutely loved him. He didn't get any assists or goals, but I don't really expect him to in that defensive mid spot. I'll probably put, an anchor on him or something with defending and passing, something like that. Overall, he was just fantastic. I loved using him. The only complaint I have is that he's 5'7". Literally, if that's the only complaint. If he was like 6'2", like Sissoko, or if he was like 6'1", like Remy, that would be amazing. He would probably be one of the most overpowered defensive mids. But, 5'7", I do have Sissoko 6'2", so, him being 5'7" is not the end of the world. Now onto the defense, Kurzawa at left back. I honestly didn't really notice him that much, which I guess isn't a bad thing. I didn't notice him playing badly, so, I guess that's good, because you don't really see left backs or right backs playing amazing, like playing well. You don't really notice that unless they're playing standout. So him not playing bad, I guess, is not, him not being really seen is not a bad thing, I guess. Now for the other outside back, Sanya, he was the one that's probably surprised me the most. He was fantastic. Sanya with a shadow card on him is amazing. I actually loved playing with Sanya. He was honestly one of the best right backs I've used so far this year. He is absolutely fantastic. I thought the pace would be lacking, and even with that pace, I think it'd go to 85, 86 pace, maybe 87 pace. But he was just fantastic. He truly, truly was. For the center backs, Varane was very, very good. I did enjoy using him. Laporte was good. However, I feel like I don't think I'm convinced on him yet. Just like Gundogan and just like Eriksen, for Laporte, I don't think I'm convinced on him yet. That 65 pace can really be killer, I feel like. I feel like if I come up against someone who really counters and Varane gets caught out or something and it's just Laporte is going to get destroyed. Honestly, that's what I really feel like. If I put a shadow card on him, then he'd get to the pace of Varane without the anchor card on him. So that's not that great, honestly. But again, I'll continue playing with him, see if he does well. Now for Costil, I honestly don't have an opinion on him because there were pretty much no shots fired at him. I literally have no idea how good or how bad he is. So your guess is as good as mine. But anyway, guys, that is it. If I had to pick 3-star players, it would definitely be Lukaku, Sissoko, and Sanya. Those guys were fantastic. If you haven't tried them out, I would really highly recommend it. Just test them out, see if they're good for you. Lukaku in a one-striker front might not be as great, I feel like, but 2 strikers, he was just standout. Like I said, guys, that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace. Okay. Zone! Oh, the king of finesse! 3rd time's the charm. Let's go.